Gabe Vilardi's disgusting. Welcome back to another video. The Winnipeg Jets knock off the LA Kings 5-2 in one of the most impressive efforts I've seen in a long time from the Winnipeg Jets. A gutty effort today. And we're going to go through this game, through the recap, through the highlights. But Gabe Vilardi had himself a night tonight. I'm going to spoil that right off the bat. We're going to talk about it. First time around when the Jets played the Kings, it was Pierre-Luc Dubois' revenge game. He came through. He looked very strong. And obviously this time it's Vilardi and Iafallo returning home. So those guys are getting honored, everything like that up on the big screen. And, you just had that feeling today with Kyle Connor out that Gabe Vilardi needed to step up. And boy, did he have a game. Again, we'll get into it later. I don't want to spoil anything quite yet. But let's start off in the first period where, Jets go down a man and, I don't know, reffing was soft tonight. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to, bitch about the reffing or anything like that. But the Jets do take a penalty and Anze Kopitar scores. Unfortunate. That kind of stinks. But things were not looking good early for Winnipeg, down 1-0 early. Kings were buzzing, the Jets looked very flat, and things were just not going according to plan. LA was smothering Winnipeg, and it was, it was a little tough to watch here. Jets lose the D-zone draw. Lafreniere, I believe that's how you say his last name, just throws it at the net, and it's one of the most perfect shots I have ever seen. Just going right over the ear, right over the shoulder of Connor Hellebuyck. Look at this. From behind the goal line, foink. Like, come on, you can't even be mad at that. What the hell, man? That was gorgeous. So it's 2-0 Kings, maybe undeservingly so on that goal. I mean, what a shot. That's insane. But, is what it is. Jets are down 2-0, and that would be the end of the first period. I mean, Jets just came out flat. They looked very unimpressive, and I don't know, they just had that stink that they had last year. I don't know, it just felt like they already folded up the tent and left. Dubois actually got an assist on the Lafreniere goal, so it just made it even more infuriating. And we're looking at a 2-0 hockey game. The second period, the Jets are going in down 2-0, and they need to find a spark. And the first line tonight definitely answered. Nick Ehlers blasts one over Cam Talbot's glove, and the Jets cut the lead to 1. The first line answering, coming up big here. That is Vilardi's first primary assist of the night, and it's 2-1 LA. So that's a pretty good start to the period, and the Jets just kind of took all the momentum as Scheifele to Vilardi to Ehlers, bang again, same spot, right over the glove of Talbot, and the Jets all of a sudden tie this game. The first line leading Winnipeg back, tying up the game. Nick Ehlers' speed just way too much to handle for the defenseman there, Mikey Anderson, and just like that, it's a tie game. Jets taking over, full momentum here, and they didn't take their foot off the gas at all. The first line, their first shift since tying up the game, with 5 minutes left in the game, are going to score here. They throw it on net, Vilardi pokes it, rebound comes straight to Mark Scheifele, and the Jets take the lead from down 2-0 up to 3-2. That would end the second period. Jets go up on top. What a gutty performance by the Winnipeg Jets against one of the best defensive teams, one of the best teams in hockey right now, the LA Kings. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw the 2 goals go up, in the first period by LA, I was like, you know what, tonight might not be the night for Winnipeg. They lost against the San Jose Sharks on the first half of the back-to-back. They're tired. They're playing against, one of the best teams in the NHL, no doubt. And it just didn't seem like they had the mojo tonight. But Winnipeg definitely came through in that second period. That first line of Ehlers, Scheifele, Vilardi stepped up big, and it only continued into the third. Would the Jets sit back? Absolutely not. DeMello throws it in front, Vilardi stops it, and chips a backhand over the glove of Cam Talbot. That's his 4th point of the night. 1 goal, 3 assists for the newest Winnipeg Jets star. He's recovering definitely right now. The guy looks great. Gabe Vilardi, finding his speed, finding his tempo, finding his chemistry with, Mark Scheifele, Nick Ehlers. Those 3 played lights out tonight. Shout out to Gabe Vilardi, man. It's so nice to see, especially with Kyle Connor going down this week. Someone needed to step up. Someone needs to step up going forward here for the next, month or two. And Gabe Vilardi absolutely did that against his former team, no less, right? Like, absolute stunner performance from Gabe. I just can't talk enough about this guy. This guy fucking rocks, man. The Jets really did control the entire third. I mean, it was pretty chippy in the third. Guys were going back and forth. The reffing wasn't too great tonight. Stuff was getting called that, was pretty soft, and things that should have been called they just weren't getting called. You can thank Kelly Sutherland for that, but the Jets take this one, into the third. They close it out. Mark Scheifele ends up scoring the empty netter, assisted by Nikolai Ehlers. Gabe Vilardi and Nick Ehlers both getting 4 points on the night in a 5-2, 5 unanswered goal Winnipeg Jets win, in one that, definitely didn't see coming. Already talked about that before, but hey man, this was impressive tonight. This might be Winnipeg's most impressive win of the year, their most gutty win of the year by far, and I don't think that can be disputed. Losing Kyle Connor was tough for Winnipeg, because that really sucks. That's one of their best players, if not their best, offensive weapon, their best finisher. The Jets just really don't have a lot of finishing talent. Sure, Mark Scheifele, Nick Ehlers can score, but they're primarily playmakers, right? Like, that's their bread and butter. Gabe Vilardi, I wouldn't necessarily dub as, a pure goal scorer or anything like that. I think has just an incredible all-around game. Definitely very strong offensive game, as we saw tonight. Cole Perfetti, again, playmaker, but they just don't have, that finisher. So who was going to step up tonight? Everybody did. I mean, that was super impressive by Winnipeg. The top line looked great tonight. Scheifele was scoring goals, Ehlers was scoring goals, and Vilardi even chipped one in there as well against his former team. I can't say enough of how impressed and how proud I am of this Jets team. One thing to note tonight that was kind of interesting in Los Angeles is that there was many teams, kind of kicking around in the scouting department watching this one. I mean, the Philadelphia Flyers were back at it again. They were at the last game, actually, Jets and Sharks, scouting Winnipeg, and it looks like they were scouting Winnipeg again tonight. So that's interesting. Could there be a trade brewing there? Maybe the Jets are looking at a guy like Sean Walker, maybe a Travis Konechny. That'd be kind of fun. Maybe we get an early season blockbuster. I would not be opposed to that. But we are now at the best part of the video, the most fun part of the video, and that's the Big Ol' Shining Star Award, and that goes to who else but Gabe Vilardi, in front of his old team, in front of his old fans, putting up a goal and 3 primary assists in a comeback effort to lead Winnipeg back from down 2-0 to a 5-2 win. Gabe Vilardi left his heart and soul, blood, sweat, and tears on the ice in Los Angeles, California tonight, and I was blown away by it. Welcome to Winnipeg, Gabe Vilardi. That was his welcome to Winnipeg moment, absolutely. And I don't know. It says a lot when your new acquisition scores 33% of Pierre-Luc Dubois' point total on the year in one game. So that's pretty interesting. You guys can make your own conclusions on what that means about Pierre-Luc Dubois. Sound off in the comments how you feel about that guy. And with that said, I'm going to hop on out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. What a fun game. Leave a comment down below what you guys thought about the game, Gabe Vilardi, Pierre-Luc Dubois. Tell me how dumb Pierre-Luc Dubois is. I'd love to hear all about it down below. And yeah, so leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're just about at 1,500, if not already there by the time this video is posted. I absolutely cannot believe it. What an insane last month. You guys are incredible. So thank you for all the new subs. Thank you to all the old ones, everybody. Really appreciate you guys. But yeah, that's enough for me, guys. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next one. Go Jets, go. Bye-bye.